Ncba is a grassroots organization led by producers who volunteer their time and effort to ensure the beef business remains strong and sustainable. Here to share some insights on what it's like to be a volunteer leader is Marty Smith. Marty, tell us a little bit about your background in the cattle business.
Well, I grew up on a family ranching operation in north central Florida, a little community called Wacahootie. My family has been there since 1850. Actually, some of the first cattle brought to the New World in the 1500s were brought there to that location, and a Spanish mission and ranch was set up there. So we've had a long history in this.
What a phenomenal history. And what some people may not know about you is you have another job as a lawyer. Tell us about that.
Getting out of college, I kind of wondered what I was going to do with my life. I had the opportunity to go to law school. I had gotten my undergraduate degree in animal science and agricultural economics, but along with some other people from the ag school, decided we ought to apply to law school. Well, lo and behold, I got accepted, and so I ended up going to law school. Started out practicing, and over the last 30 years have really focused my practice on representing farms and ranches, particularly with environmental property rights issues and in various litigation courtroom matters.
Outstanding. And your family has a long history of leadership. Tell us a little bit about that legacy and why it's important to you that you serve our industry.
Certainly I was brought up with that as part of life, that you had that obligation and that opportunity to serve your industry and your community, your country. My dad was president of the Florida Cattlemen's Association. My mother was one of the presidents of the National Cattlemen's Association back in the 80s, and very, very involved in the referendum and checkoff. So this has been a natural following. Certainly something that I've enjoyed doing, enjoyed the people that I've worked with and met through this.
Absolutely. And what do you think is going to be top of mind for cattle producers in 2018?
Washington and just governmental regulation is always one of our principal areas, and we certainly are going to see a lot of that in the coming year. CERCLA will still be around. We had a pretty good victory in the Supreme Court with WOTUS a couple of weeks ago, but that's still going to be an ongoing issue. We're going to be very involved with regulatory issues. You mentioned sustainability earlier. Yes. Sustainability, traceability is very crucial to our industry. I think we're at the beginning of maybe a transition in that direction. Certainly part of our access to world markets is key and hinged on that. And so market availability and access will be another big issue that we face.
One last question. What do you say to producers in terms of why they should get engaged in an organization like Ncba?
Ncba, I think, provides the best benefit, the best voice in Washington, provides the best voice for producers in terms of marketing and selling our products at any level, in any part of the country. That's what this organization is about, and it certainly provides that benefit back to the producer. Also, I want to say that we're very open to producer input. We listen, and for the mere price of membership, they get input into the decisions that are made here and the policies that we carry out.
Great point. Marty, thank you so much for the leadership your family has provided and you continue to provide for our industry.
Thank you, Kevin.
Now, if you'd like to stay up to date on key issues and events from DC, one way is by becoming a member of Ncba. Members receive the Beltway Beef newsletter, a weekly report straight from Washington that gives an up-to-date summary of top policy initiatives that will impact your business. Joining is easy. Just call 1-866-233-3872 or visit the website ncba.org.